Milk. Sukan? Nana asked. Could you get me milk from the supermarket? We ran out. Sooner, nearly tripping at the door, said, Yeah, sure, I'm heading that way anyway. He checked his watch. I'll be back around 5, is that okay? Of course, I know your job keeps you busy. Nana smiled. Like that man, she nearly added, only to remember Amatsu had been due home for 3 months and still hadn't returned. At least sooner still returned, even for short spurts to see his mother. Jidame. Gokudera greeted him outside his house eagerly. The car's ready. Suna nodded. So, this family? No drugs, right? Right. Suna sighed. Another long meeting. Maybe Reborn's suggestion of drinking coffee is a good one. And Gokudera, I'm going to the supermarket after this to buy some milk. Yes, Jidame. He agreed readily, already thinking of security precautions. He hummed down the aisles, thankful he was wearing normal clothes. Gokudera had tried to insist on the sort Gyotto wore, and while he wore it at meetings, he sure as hell wasn't going to wear it to the damn supermarket. After buying the milk, he left the store, phone pinging. Soon stopped seeing it was from Gokudera, looking at it. Run out, get out of there, Jim. A typo, a prank, but neither were like his storm guardian. Soon around, calling the number. When the call didn't go through, he wondered what had happened. Gokudera always answered within the first 5 rings. Pain. Pain exploded in his chest and his gut and his body. He couldn't feel his legs. He could only watch the ground surging upwards to catch him as he fell. He fell onto his side, coughing, and the vague sound of tires screeching dimly registering. Mother, he asked calmly, can you make this pain go away? Screams. Oh, be quiet, he wanted to say. It was only a scratch, but a scratch wouldn't mean lying on the ground with all this blood around. His mind reasoned. He was injured. Voice. Call an ambulance, someone ordered. Then pressure to his wounds. You won't make it, his intuition, his bungola, hyper-intuition told him. Oh, shut up, you have shitty timing, he told it. His phone on the ground. The owner of the hands was speaking to him, telling him to stay awake. Cack, he gurgled. It'll be alright, the voice said soothingly. Casson, call, please. Suna spat out, along with a mouthful of blood. Each word was a struggle to get out. Why like this? Why had fate? No, don't think about that, not yet. Not yet. Live. The voice spoke again as though through water, and cold was by his ear, an object, something. A shaking hand, Suna vaguely saw. Sukan? Nana choked down the line. Mum, Suna mumbled. Sukan? This time more frantic. What is it? What's wrong? Sorry, he slurred, the cold in his limbs deafening. I'm sorry. Love you. Was he crying, or was it raining? Sukan, tell me what happened, this time pleading desperately. Injured, was all Suna said. I love you, thank for not giving up on Dami Suna. Oh God, could he do this? Yes, he could. He had faced down so many, he could. Sunayoshi, and his full name was almost too much. He panted for breath, his intuition screaming at him to leave, and his heart crying, why like this, and his mind searching for a way out. Mom, tell the others, love them. Reborn, and thanks for staying with Dami Suna. A wave of peace, and then as it faded, pain was brought back, dulled now. The voice was speaking again, telling him to live. I know, he told the voice. I know, I want to too. Sorry, he mumbled, and his mother was telling him he didn't have to apologize for anything. Oh, waiting, happy, peace. He wasn't lying. He didn't know what to think. Warmth. But he was cold, so cold. He reached out for the flame, but there was none. Not anyone's fault. Stay happy. Love you. This time his mind was fading with his body, and it was cold and painful, but at the same time comforting. His mother was saying soothing things now, singing that lullaby from when he was a kid to chase away the monsters. He smiled to himself, the blood pooling out even further and more screams surrounding. Sirens as well, but weren't they too late? How long had it been? He couldn't feel the hands applying pressure anymore, and the shaking hand with the phone was still there. He held up a hand, ignoring the person across the stage. Thank you, he said again with great effort to his help than to anyone else. A man, he thought. No, a boy. You too, he said to the person with the phone, seeing it was a girl. It was calmer now, the words coming out easier. The pain still mocked him, but it wasn't so bad. Love you, he mumbled again. Was the milk alright? His eyes slid shut, and then he tried to force them open again. A light. When his eyes closed, a light beamed out of him, so he didn't fight it anymore. You did well, Decima. A voice told him. Yeah, I guess I did, Suna replied groggily. Everyone's alive and Byakuya and hasn't destroyed the world yet. I got Zanzix to speak to me normally. Normal for him, anyway. And some other things too. I made friends. Poor mother. Love you, he murmured again, and this time it was for good. He didn't move again, and all around him the sound of screams and sirens announced to the world that Vongola 10th was dead.